CoastTV.
From above, this neighborhood in Millsboro facing a parking predicament. What proposed parking changes the town is considering that's causing tension in the neighborhood. Principal defense. Sussex Central's Dr. Bradley Layfield, who was on administrative leave from an incident earlier this year, making his case in court.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. Coast TV, your local news at 11 starts right now.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Britt Leone. Welcome to Coast TV News Midday. We're starting with some developing news about a story we've been covering from the very beginning. A student is suing Sussex Central High School and the school district. This after she had her breast exposed during a fight. Court documents state 18-year-old Anya Harmon started a dangerous fight and in doing so accepted the risk of her breast being exposed on recorded security footage. Principal Dr. Bradley Layfield's lawyer sent out this letter. In it, Layfield's lawyer stated that you can only see Harmon's chest if you play the security footage frame by frame, which he claims no one did on the day of the fight. Now, Layfield and his attorneys are asking the case be dismissed and for legal fees to be dropped as well. Layfield did admit the existence of a meme of Harmon being exposed, but he didn't claim responsibility for it. Coast TV did reach out to Harmon's lawyer, and they chose not to comment at this time. This morning, the cause of a violent crash in Wicomico County is still being determined. First responders were working on the scene last night on Route 50. We've got some photos from Marie Blackburn. You can see the incredible damage here and how one car looks completely totaled. Marie, the viewer who sent these photos, tells Coast TV that a car was heading west in the eastbound lane of Route 50 without lights on and hit another car head-on. According to the viewer, one driver was airlifted away. According to the Salisbury Fire Department, a call came in for a crash at Route 50 and Hobbs Road around 7:30 p.m. We're moving to weather now. We're taking a live look into our tunnel and razor camera in Lewis. Wow, it looks like a gorgeous day out there. Our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, is joining us now with a first look at the forecast. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Britt. Tough to beat this kind of weather. Just fantastic. We've got the cool mornings and the mild afternoons, and it's warming up quickly at this hour. Mid to upper 60s, 69 in Millsboro, Georgetown, 68, Seaford, 67. Salisbury already up to 70, and we've got 67 in Rehoboth right now. A bit of a light north breeze right now at around 3 to 6 miles per hour. Wind really not a factor into the afternoon. Here's our visible satellite picture. You can see we have mainly clear skies, just a few clouds offshore. We've got a little wedge of high pressure building in from the west. Any kind of moisture is now moving out to sea. We had some showers last night, but it's high pressure that is moving in, ensuring a beautiful day. So at noon, we're looking at 60s and 70s. I'm thinking a high right around 73 in Selbyville, Millsboro, Longneck, maybe a little cooler along the beaches, and an increase in clouds as we go into this evening. So we're looking at light winds, mixture of sun and clouds, a couple more nice days, big changes into the weekend. First alert day on Saturday for heavy rain. I'll have the details and impacts on that coming up.
All right, thank you, Bob. The town of Millsboro is considering a preliminary plan to make parking on the streets along single-family homes in the Plantation Lakes neighborhood illegal. The parking committee is meeting today at 2 p.m. at Town Hall, and people who live in the single-family homes of the neighborhood plan to attend. Even though Plantation Lakes is a development, the streets are public, which allows the town to do so. The town says the plan was created because of safety concerns. Now, Ken Christenbury, he lives in a single-family home in the neighborhood with his family. He's not happy with the preliminary plan.
We believe you're assaulting our property values. We live here, this is our home. This is a hill we will die on. This community, which has a fraction of the traffic, much wider property, so me parking on the curb between my driveway and my neighbor's driveway isn't creating an obstruction, and the townhomes, the driveways are too close.
Christenbury created a petition against the plan, which gained 539 signatures from neighbors who are also opposed. Millsboro Town Manager Jamie Burke says police won't be giving out illegal parking citations in the single-family home section of the neighborhood until a plan is set in place. An update on property taxes in Sussex County. Soon, homeowners will get a look at how their property will be valued in the future. Beginning later this month, people who own residential property in the Georgetown area will receive what's called a data mailer. Other areas in Sussex County will get similar notices on into next year. The mailers will have information about the property, including the year it was built, the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, basement data, garage space, and detached structures. It's important information because it gives owners a chance to review and dispute incorrect information that could impact the assessed value of the home and the taxes. The Delaware State Housing Authority shared a preview of the 2023 Housing Needs Assessment Report. The agency says key findings include overall 50% of renters in Delaware are cost burdened. So that means that they're paying more than 50% of their income in rent. The report also states that the homeownership rate has dropped for all age groups except seniors. The agency says the state will need to add over 24,000 new units, or an average of 2,400 units per year, to keep up with the household growth through 2030. Moving to national news now, House Republicans hope to elect a new speaker after former Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy was ousted when 8 Republican members joined with Democrats on a vote. First on the agenda is a proposed rule change. It would ensure a candidate has enough support to take the gavel before a floor vote. And then after that, Republicans hope to pick a new speaker. 2 men are vying for the job. Representative Jim Jordan proposed a long-term stopgap funding bill with spending cuts. House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, who in 2017 was shot by a Bernie Sanders supporter, says he wants to get Senate Democrats to negotiate. The war between Israel and the militant group Hamas is continuing for a 5th day now as Israeli warplanes hit neighborhoods in the Gaza Strip. Authorities in Gaza warned that rescue teams couldn't reach many areas and that electricity supplies would run out soon. Humanitarian groups pleaded for the creation of corridors so that they could deliver aid and supplies. The war, which has killed at least 2,200 people so far on both sides, is only expected to escalate. The Israeli military says more than 1,200 people, including 155 soldiers, have died in Israel since then. More than 150 people have also been kidnapped by Hamas and other militant groups. The armed wing of Hamas warned it will kill a hostage every time Israel's military bombing civilian targets without warning. There's more news to cover this morning. Basement conversion concerns. What Rehoboth Beach says about the consequences for people illegally transforming their basements. CoastTV News Midday will be right back after this short break.
That was award-winning. Check the box.
Was it, Bob?
It was.
Okay.
We go from war, Middle East, murder and mayhem.
Today on Coast Life, ready for flu season? Learn about BB Healthcare's free vaccine clinics. Dive into the Bronco Beach Bash action in Ocean City. And capture nature's magic with a James Farm photo challenge. Today at 4 on CoastTV.
Delmarva's classic rock, Big 107.7.
Are you tired of contractors not showing up on time or not even returning your call? And why are you still waiting for an estimate? Maybe it's because the sales consultant they sent isn't really qualified to make a proper quote, only to find out the contractor isn't even licensed? That's why thousands of homeowners and businesses trust Delmarva's original crawl space experts. At DryTech, we're certified, trained, licensed, and insured. So your crawl space problem gets solved, guaranteed. Call DryTech today for a free assessment.
Are you having any fun? Are you loving where you're living? Are you having any fun? We can help you with that.
The doctors of Delmarva Chiropractic take great pride in offering the finest, most individualized care to their patients and stay on the cutting edge of healthcare and clinical interventions. As winners of Coastal Style and Metropolitan Magazine's Best Chiropractors for 7 years in a row, Doctors Lane, Brown, and Taylor help with conditions such as back pain, sciatica, headaches, concussions, dizziness, and much more. The clinic also offers laser therapy, decompression, acupuncture, and custom orthotics. Call Delmarva Chiropractic today and take the first step toward achieving your maximum potential.
We've got some developing news from Rehoboth Beach. According to city officials, people are unlawfully converting basements into habitable spaces. The Rehoboth Beach Building and Licensing Department explained at a city workshop that basements at the height of 6'6" are only meant for storage purposes. Their concern is that renters are turning the spaces into bedrooms and increasing the amount of square footage for the property.
It's difficult to catch people or to catch a use of these spaces because we would have to actually see it. And without furniture, when we usually go in, it's difficult to catch. As far as the penalties go right now, we use mainly notices of violation, but it's usually equates to a small fine.
Rehoboth Beach officials say they're looking for another solution to stop this problem.
We have a gorgeous Wednesday in progress. Tyndall's casual furniture camera looks like a postcard, doesn't it? Wall-to-wall sunshine, lots of blue skies, pleasant temperatures, but big changes into the weekend with rain moving in. I know, bad timing. It could be heavy at times. Saturday's a first alert weather day. I'll detail the impacts coming up after the break.
After my dad suffered a stroke, it was my turn to help him choose which rehabilitation hospital was best. I asked the medical staff who they trusted, and they said Encompass Health. Advanced therapies have made them the nation's largest system of rehabilitation hospitals.
I'm a time traveler. I never know where or who I'm gonna be. Never punched a Nazi before. Felt pretty good.
Quantum Leap, tonight on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Step on it, Thomas.
I can hotwire a stingray in my sleep. I can't believe we're trying to repo a fish.
Magnum PI, tonight on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Are you troubled by strange smells, uncomfortable rooms, or mold in your home?
Do you experience feelings of dread when you enter your crawl space or attic?
Does your home suffer from slopes, sags, or other structural concerns? If the answer is yes, pick up your phone and call the home performance professionals like FLC Energy.
Don't just treat the systems in your house. Treat your house as the system and call FLC.
We're ready to believe you.
In Sussex County, Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply has the parts you need. Powered by over 30,000 square feet of inventory at brass sales and an amazingly knowledgeable staff, we offer plumbing, electrical, windows, doors, tubs, showers, and even roofing and skirting for your manufactured home. Plus an extensive selection of parts and supplies for your RV no matter the class, size, or style. Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply in Long Neck, Delaware. Your home improvement superstore for all your manufactured housing and RV needs.
Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road.
1039 and 1063. We're local, we're coast country, and we're Delmarva proud.
We can't ask for better weather for the second week of October. Wall-to-wall sunshine, gorgeous conditions out there. Here's our Boardwalk Plaza cam. Got some activity on the boardwalk. Folks out and about. Just a beautiful day to be at the beach. Boy, it's going to be great for a couple of days. Then we've got big changes. Make sure you scan the QR code right there. That will get you to the Coast TV weather app. We're looking at quiet conditions the rest of the week. That means it's dry and pleasant between now and Friday, but then things change into the weekend. On Saturday, it's a first alert weather day for the potential of some local flooding. We're going to see heavy rain at times, maybe an inch to an inch and a half, maybe a little more than that. So flooding, especially in poor drainage areas later Saturday into Saturday night. The rain starts to wind down on Sunday, mainly morning rain, then breezy and cooler after that. But let's enjoy today's weather as we're looking at really nice temperatures. 64 in Lewis, Greenwood and Redden 66, Seaford 67, Selbyville 68, and already 70 in Salisbury. So if you can get out there and enjoy it, I would do that today. Definitely soak it up as we've got a little bit of a breeze right now. We're looking at mainly clear skies on the visible satellite picture. We've got high pressure building in. We had a few showers last night from a system that's moving out to sea right now, but you can see this wedge of clear skies back through our nation's capital and farther west. That's high pressure, and that will give us a nice day. However, we see the clouds increasing to our south and west. We've got a lot of tropical moisture gathering in the Gulf of Mexico, and that will continue to send the clouds our way. I think this rain will miss us to the south, but we'll start to see those clouds increasing for this evening. Here's Futurecast this afternoon. Just beautiful. Around the noon hour, lower 70s, around 72 to 73 in Millsboro, Ellendale, Georgetown around 330, cooler 60s along the coast. Then those clouds from the south start to move in around 9:30, but then they're out of here quickly by 5:30 in the morning tomorrow. So clear and cool, temperatures in the 50s. Another beautiful day on Thursday with mid 70s expected, and then Friday a little cooler as the flow turns in out of the north. Morning temperatures in the 50s, and then we're looking at temperatures topping out into the upper 60s by Friday. Then the change as we go into the weekend. We'll be watching low pressure moving to our south and strengthening off the Virginia, North Carolina coast. The rain starts to build in Saturday afternoon. It'll become steady and maybe heavy into the evening hours. So that's where we're concerned about local flooding. As that low pressure continues to move away early Sunday, it'll take the heavy rain with it. Behind it, we've got the clouds and some scattered showers lingering as we go into the morning hours on Sunday. And then it starts to move out of here after that. And then it's just cool and breezy as we go Sunday into early next week. As far as rain, about an inch, inch and a half across a good chunk of Delmarva. Some places maybe a little more than that with time. This afternoon, 72, partly cloudy and mild. For tonight, 48, partly cloudy, areas of patchy fog, and then 75, mostly sunny on Thursday. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. 69 Friday with more clouds than the first alert day on Saturday. That's why we have it painted red for the heavy rain potential. And then 61 lingering showers Sunday. It dries out Monday, but it's cool into next week. Looks like another rain chance on Tuesday.
Thanks, Bob. A reminder, you can hear Coast TV news and weather updates throughout the day on our family of radio stations. That's Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 FM on 93.5 The Beach and on Big 107.7. Still ahead here on Coast TV News Midday, passwords could soon be a thing of the past. What Google wants to use to replace passwords that you use to access different accounts. Consumer News is next. Stay tuned.
This October, travel the Scarecrow Show and Trail in the Rehoboth and Dewey Beach Resort area. Businesses throughout the resort area will have their Scarecrow creations on display for your enjoyment. Get a list of participants at beach-fun.com. Then go out and find your favorite. Take a silly selfie and vote for the best Scarecrow. The winner gets a cool trophy. Anybody can vote online or at the Rehoboth Beach, Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce office. For more information, call or visit beach-fun.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you're planning your next building, think Brendan T. Warfel. From custom homes to commercial projects, excellence comes standard. Brendan T. Warfel has the experience to bring it to life.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
When you step into a luxury bathroom from Coastal Bay Construction, it becomes your sanctuary. Relaxing, refreshing, invigorating. Coastal Bay Construction is your local bath remodeling expert and can help you transform your space into something you'll love. Get the luxury bathroom you want with easy access and surfaces that make cleaning a breeze. Call Coastal Bay for your free quote with 2 years free financing or $1,200 off your whole bath.
If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck,
it's Coastal Bay Construction.
Weather shapes our lives. At Coast TV, our First Alert weather team is always at work, ensuring you have the information you need.
So we're looking forward to begin to make its way towards Fenwick Island pretty quickly here.
Because we know how much weather matters to our coastal community.
Make sure you take cover from these storms.
In sunshine or storms, our promise is to guide, inform, and protect.
Make sure you are remaining weather aware tomorrow.
Weather coverage that prioritizes you. Coast TV and the First Alert weather team. Your safety, our commitment.
Google is looking to make your passwords a thing of the past. Instead, the company wants you to create pass keys to unlock accounts and devices, like using a fingerprint, face scan, or PIN number. Google says passcodes are easier to remember, quicker to use, and also more secure. It says the technology will now become the go-to option during password creation. Users can still dodge pass keys altogether and keep their passwords, though.
Hey there, Delmarva. Happy Wednesday. Here's a look at what's coming up today at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
Flu season is upon us, so we're going to be checking in with our friends at BB to discuss how important it is and how you can get your flu shot this year.
And you've seen the Broncos, but you have not seen Broncos like this. We are talking about the Bronco Beach Bash coming up.
And we're also checking in with what's going on at the James Farm Preserve in Bethany Beach. All that and more is coming up today at 4 o'clock.
When you bank with the Farmers Bank of Willards, something wonderful happens. You make a difference in your own community. The Farmers Bank has remained locally owned and operated for nearly 100 years, and decisions on where to invest profits are still made right here by local people. In just the last 25 years, over $200 million have been reinvested into our local economy to help local families, businesses, schools, towns, and youth programs build and grow and prosper.
Switch to the Farmers Bank of Willards, where people matter.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
The Delaware Electric Cooperative family is proud to keep the lights on.
Is your crawl space wet and has a bad odor? Did you know the air you breathe in your home starts in your crawl space? Dark, damp spaces breed mold and mildew, which can be linked to allergies and asthma. Our dry time crawl space encapsulation will solve your moisture problems for good. Enjoy a drier, healthier, and more energy efficient home thanks to our unique understanding and experience of successful treating and eliminating crawl space moisture. Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Going solar can be a big investment. We provide quality equipment and first-rate warranties.
Let Solaire be your trusted advisor. We can provide you with a no-cost proposal, a second opinion, which could save you significant money.
Solaire helped us through the permitting, financing, and grant process. They offer a quality product at a fair price.
Whether you have a business, a farm, or a residential home, give us the opportunity to show you what we can offer.
Please give Solaire a call today. You'll be shocked at the savings.
Whether you live at the beach, travel to the beach, or want to know what's going on at the beach, get the WRDE News app. The latest and most up-to-date stories for your coastal community. Download the WRDE News app on your Apple or Android devices. Just search WRDE Coast TV. The WRDE Coast TV News app. Coverage you can count on.
A new health report says stroke deaths around the world could increase by 50% by the year 2050. The World Health Organization says in 2020 there were 6.6 million deaths, but that number is projected to hit 9.7 million by 2050. Researchers conducted an analysis of interviews with 12 stroke experts from 12 different countries. They found some key barriers to high quality surveillance, prevention, care, and rehabilitation. Now, the report says that 91% of the projected deaths will happen in low and middle income countries. Experts say the best way to prevent stroke and hypertension is to eat healthy and exercise consistently. Try to avoid alcohol and tobacco as well.
We're seeing gorgeous conditions out there on the beaches and across Delmarva. Beach looking nice and smooth on our Gateway Subaru cam. We keep the weather quiet the rest of the week. Then for the weekend, have a plan B. We'll see increasing rain Saturday, and that lingers into Sunday. Saturday is a first alert weather day. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up after the break.
It's the annual Bath Spooktacular. Elevate your bathroom with a new walk-in shower system with Coastal Bath, the only Bath Planet dealer on Delmarva with a Good Housekeeping sealed 2-year money-back guarantee. Spend less time cleaning and scrubbing and get a maintenance-free shower, mold and mildew resistant at a lifetime warranty. It's the annual Bath Spooktacular. Get a free shower door or $1,500 off, plus no payments and no interest for 18 months. Hurry before this offer disappears. Local and family owned. Call or visit coastalbaths.com today.
The 11th Annual True Blue Jazz Festival is coming your way October 11th through 15th. The big bands, vocal divas, the virtuoso players like Camille Thurman and the Darrell Green Quartet, Bobby Sanabria's Multiverse Latin Jazz Big Band, Jerry Weldon, Terrell Stafford, Libby York, Paula Johns, the annual Big Band Jazz Marathon, ticketed and free concerts with great local and regional jazz acts in Rehoboth Beach and Lewis, Delaware for everyone. Make plans to be there at the 11th Annual True Blue Jazz Festival. Get your tickets now. See the complete schedule at truebluejazz.org.
My favorite part of working at Avery Hall is just being involved, meeting new people. I love to educate people on the best coverages to suit their business. I feel that sets us apart from other local agencies. We are a pillar in the community. People look to us for guidance, and it makes it so much more than just a job to come to. I am Maureen Cody, an account executive with Avery Hall Insurance.
Welcome to Sea Level Designs. Come visit us for an extraordinary selection of nautical gifts and decor for your home. Choose from thousands of coastal home accessories, including pillows, accent furniture, lamps, indoor-outdoor rugs, wall decor, and so much more. Whether you live by the beach or just dream of ocean breezes, we have something for everyone in every price range. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook to keep up with our constantly changing inventory. Sea Level Designs, open year-round in Bethany Beach.
Can it happen here? Next, Inside Edition. First, Israel. Is America next? Could the attack signal the return of terrorism to the USA? Then, the American hostages held captive by the terrorists. Can anything be done to rescue them?
Time is not on Israel's side. They have to move quickly.
Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on CoastTV.
Coming up this week on the Delmarva Home Show, we're touring a like-new home with a bonus room in Milford, Delaware. We're also touring a waterfront home in Millsboro, Delaware. Don't forget, it's spooky season and we're getting in the Halloween spirit. Show us your Halloween decorated house and you could be featured in our show. Send us pictures of your home by emailing us at delmarvahomeshow@wboc.com. You can watch the Delmarva Home Show on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on WBOC.
Blending beer and spooky season together. If you like those things, this upcoming festival is for you. Milton's Dogfish Head Brewery is hosting a Pumpkin Ale Fest from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a free, family-friendly event with local vendors, food trucks, Dogfish Head ales, and spirits, and live music. It's also pet-friendly. The brewery says it'll also be dropping an exclusive beer in collaboration with the Burnish Beer Company and Spirit with Pfeiffer's Orchards on October 14th.
Looks good. Pumpkin, not pumpkin. Have to try that sometime. And it's that time of year. We're looking at beautiful fall weather, lower 70s into this afternoon. Light winds, a high right around 72. Cooling off this evening as the clouds increase a little bit. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, 75 on Thursday, 69 Friday. Then Saturday is a first alert weather day. Heavy rain, maybe local flooding. Could see an inch and a half of rain. And the rain starts to taper off on Sunday, 61. It dries out Monday. Looks like another rain chance Tuesday into Wednesday. And staying cool into next week.
All All right, thanks, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app, but don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Have a great day.